Vic can relate. He's a sad boy too.
Bro, I've been a sad boy since day one, bro.
Me too. Me too. We gotta normalize it. It's okay.
It's okay to be sad. It's 100% okay. Yo, but I'm like
I got my ass kicked. I couldn't be sad. I was like,
I'm like
no time to be
OG.
sad, motherfucker.
I'm like sad though. I'm like listens to like the Smiths sad. You know?
Oh wow, hard.
Wake up in the morning and find something to watch. Wandering my plants and checking on my crimes. Not enough love in the world. Not enough love in the world. The Greenhouse with Goodness and Vic.
Yo, we're back.
And we back. How about if we just did the show really sad?
Yeah. Speaking of sad, we got a really sad person, sad boy, Trim. Remember, Shy Ronnie on SNL? Did you ever see that?
I don't think so.
Shy Ronnie, it's that one dude, Adam Sandberg or something, wasn't it?
Oh, Andy Samberg, right? That's his
Andy
name.
Samberg. Yeah, he's Shy Ronnie, so like he'll be doing a song with like Rihanna, and like Rihanna will do a sick ass fucking hook for him, and he was about to get on the mic, like build it up, boom, it's him to rap. Here comes the rap part, and he'd be like,
is it like making fun of mumble rap?
No, he was just like all like not confident, and then like
just hella shy.
And then eventually,
we out here, we busting rhymes. Yeah, bitch. All right.
Shy Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yo, we got amazing artists as always. I mean, I don't think that we ever not bring you the fucking fire. Period.
Hey, bro, how did we get so lucky? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I've always watched these. There's gonna be one that like is gonna be super horrible, and then not to be a dick, but you just kind of like you play the odds. But we've been having nothing but heaters.
Yeah,
nothing but heaters. You know what I mean?
And like all across the board, different styles.
Yeah,
it's just been consistent. Everyone's bringing a different flavor. New flavors of the week, new styles, and it's exciting. It's super exciting.
And then we need, there's like everything's positive. Everybody's good people. Yeah, all different walks of life.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yo, we are here, Greenhouse. We're actually, can you believe it? We're on episode 10, bro. Episode 10.
Damn, Daniel.
I know. Had to come at them hard.
With the 10 episodes, Daniel.
Yo, and it's been a while. It's been a different one. You know what I mean? We're doing a new format. We're switching it up a little bit. I mean, it's been exciting because this is the first time that we've been able to actually bring in the artists to this space and just you and I both talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's amazing. We're
gonna keep giving you shot in the dark performance. Everybody in the world gets a shot in the dark.
Everyone does.
Everybody from all around, from one part of the world to the other. Everybody gets a shot in the dark at one of the plants.
But you gotta wait. But goodness, you gotta give the people what they want. When are we gonna see your shot in the dark?
Oh, you haven't seen my shot in the dark?
No. I want the world to see your shot in the dark.
Play my shot in the dark right now.
Right now, cue it. If you're watching this, you just watched Goodness's shot in the dark. Super hot fire. Right?
I it was more of a dance, classical, boxing training, just something that I was feeling, something I've learned, and it just came from the heart,
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. I hope it didn't come from anywhere else.
No, it's definitely from the gut and the heart.
Yo, and honestly too, I mean, one thing that we should open up, and we should say this here, like, if you want to be a part of the Shot in the Dark, there's no crazy process. Send us your music, shoot us your stuff, let us know what you got. And
We'll let you. Yeah, we'll definitely hit you up when we're doing the refilming, and
exactly.
we'll schedule you in. And we want to keep doing this, and we met a lot of good people. And guess what, man? What's that? Mickey's
What?
Death Wheel.
Oh, good people.
Have they done the Shot in the Dark yet? Have they been on one of the later episodes or what?
Yeah, that's a little later on. Shout out to our boy Chip, sending so much love.
Oh, sorry, but Kaini King.
Kaini King, that first season 1. I mean, we brought in some amazing artists who we've continued to work with.
Zen Soul. Pomona, what's up, man? We got heaters coming your way this year. So later on, we're gonna talk movies. We're gonna talk everything. But let's talk to these people real quick. Let's talk to these people.
Let's jump in.
Let's show these people these performances.
Yo, let's jump in. Yo, stay on tune. We're talking with episode 10, Mikey Dubz performing I Got You, and Sadboytripp performing Lost in Your Eyes. Stay on tune. We'll be back in a few.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Yo.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey,
there we go. Now I can see you. Oh, there we go.
We here with my man Mikey Dubz, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
Good, man. Good. Blessed.
Mike Dubz.
Yo,
my guy.
So let's hear it. I mean, obviously your performance amazing. Super excited to talk about that.
I appreciate you.
Awesome message.
Yeah, man, amazing. But for people who don't know who you are, new viewers, new people checking out what you're all about, watching this, give them a quick rundown. Who's Mikey Dubz? What you all about?
So what's good, y'all? My name is Mikey Dubz. I'm an artist out here in Los Angeles, California. So, man, honestly, the biggest thing for me is really just positivity. I'm out here kind of using all of my art. I mean, music, fashion, I act, I do a lot of different things, and I skate. I mean, that's a big thing too, skateboarding. And man, it's like, I really just be trying to use my art to kind of show everyone that anything that you're trying to do is possible, man.
Hey.
That's really my biggest thing.
That's tight, man. I love that, bro. I love that. Did you start in like the skate scene? Like what it's kind of your history with that?
So it's crazy, man. I've been skating all my life. I've been making music all my life. I mean, since I was in diapers, and it's been always a back and forth thing. And now I've kind of just been going forward with that. I mean, I started playing piano when I was in, what was it? I think I was 5 at the time. Okay. I was in diapers trying to walk up because my brother and sister played piano. So, I mean, I was always skateboarding, and it's always gone hand in hand with everything, just kind of showing that, whenever you start grinding and working towards things and you see what pays out of it, it's all worth all of that.
Absolutely, man. I love that. That mentality is so important. And like, I mean, goodness, and I know, like, when you're really focused on something, when you really work hard at something, I mean, magic happens. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Magic happens, and like, you just gotta have faith in the process, right?
Honestly, the biggest thing for me is to enjoy the journey. It's always, you always set these goals of where you want to be, and there's so many people that are like, oh, wait until this point, until things get to how you want it to be. And it's like, if you're happy with what you're doing every day and you're still able to grind towards your goals, that's what it's all about, man. You got to enjoy the moment,
Yeah, I love that, man.
Who are some of the people that inspired you to think this way?
Honestly, a lot of it has been, even just my family, especially I got my mom who's been so strong, and I got my pops right now. He's going through chemo and he's been fighting so hard. But you know what? It kind of shows me that through all of that, they're still able to stay positive. Yeah. Through so many other people that I've dealt with, it's so hard sometimes that when things start happening, it's easier to take the route of just, let me just not worry about what I'm trying to go for. And seeing the power through adversity is kind of really what's kind of showed me that it's like, hey, I can't complain, man. I can't give excuses. I got to get to it,
I feel that, man. Respect to that.
I appreciate that, man.
That's awesome.
Where you come from, man? Where you from? Where you grow up at?
So I grew up in Santa Clarita, was running around the valley. So Santa Clarita is right next to the San Fernando Valley. Mm-hmm. I spent most of my time kind of just in the San Fernando Valley, running around Ventura, running around Santa Monica. I was always out and about. I mean, even now I'm always all over the place. So through that, I've kind of just stayed in the skate scene, stayed in the music scene for a while. I actually had I was performing a lot in kind of in the underground scene, and lately and stuff, like doing more production on my own, because I'm a musician. I play guitar, drums, bass, keyboard. Like I actually play all these instruments, and now I've kind of, rather than just relying on a lot of other people and not trying to practice and improve my craft, I've been trying to take that step forward with production, with even through Water the Plants, man. My boy Boscadas, we dropped the track. He just put it up, Solo Tu. It was part of a project, and I did some production for that, and it was so organic how that came out, because it was just on some, like, I do weekly cook-ups. Like I'm always cooking up. I make little cook-up videos on my Instagram, but always cooking up beats, always been doing that. And now I'm kind of just trying to be like, hey, you know what? If I can link up with some people who are trying to do something and it comes together organically, even like how this interview is today,
Yep.
Go,
right, man. Wait, so
yeah, we definitely got to rock.
For sure. What are you cooking on your Instagram? What's kind of like your favorite thing to cook right now?
So, I mean, every week I do it. For the longest time through the pandemic, it was kind of my whole thing. So I wasn't going to the studio as much, because it was kind of like, okay, everyone stay inside. So I just started, I have a GoPro, and I just sat here and I cook up all the time. I got my little, even right here, I'm sitting in my little setup. I got my desk, I got all my stuff, Mike's right here. And I was just like, you know what? I made a couple videos just cooking up, because I'm always I'm an Instagram guy. So I'm always posting on my story. I'm always doing whatever, right? So I just thought, you know what? Why not make a little video of me just cooking up some beats? And then it just turned into, like, at first I was doing it every day, and then it kind of turned into a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I kind of felt like, well, hey, I'm spending so much time just doing cook-ups and doing more production that I was kind of falling back on releasing music, where I record all the time too, because I have my stuff here, but I felt more like my head was more on these cook-ups and just cooking up, and just I was doing production with different people,
and just then, like quick things to like churn out.
And now it's just a weekly thing where I put them out on Fridays, and I just do a cook-up, and I'll do different vibes, and I try to switch it up.
Hey, that's like Good Friday.
That's kind of where I kind of see it, because I see it at the end of the week, and I try to get everyone's energy up, try to see how everyone's doing.
Vic thought you were cooking like carnitas or something, like,
no, hey, man, we said hey, we can get them going.
He said yo, cooking. Like, oh shit.
He's like,
what kind of meats you got cooking?
Right.
You got some risotto.
A cooking sauce.
Hey, we got it on deck.
No, I mean, that's the way you got to do it, though, because like allowing yourself to actually be able to create on the quickness and not feel so attached with what the product or what the song or however you think about it, right? Even on the business side, like what it might be, and just letting yourself just churn shit out, That's
really the biggest thing that I've seen even lately, like me releasing music, me doing, like, I tell people all the time, like, it is so easy now to just make something and put it out. We all get in our heads. And that's why so many times, like, the mentality I have, the way I, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always preaching positivity. I'm always saying something, but I say the same stuff that I tell myself, because all the time, man, I'll get in my head and be like, oh, wait, I got these songs on my hard drive. Should I drop them? And I tell people, fuck it, drop it. You know what? Yep. The more you do, the more people are going to see. And then even lately, I've been like, earlier today, I was just tracking out some vocals, and sometimes I'll get on myself, like, man, I'll get on myself like, that could have been better. Oh, I got that. But I'm like, you know what? You're only going to get better from practice. Exactly. It's the same thing, Exactly. I'm always creating every day. I go skate every day, so it's always something like that you're getting better at. So that's why I be telling people it's too easy, and we all give ourselves excuses. We ain't got time. We ain't got this. We ain't got that. But I'm here to just remind everyone that, you know what? You can do it. You can make the time, and slow progress is better than no progress.
Yep. Facts, man. I love that, man. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Tell us about I Got You. Tell us about this performance that you did at Water the Plants.
So, man, the performance was kind of funny. It was so spontaneous because that was a song that I kind of wrote half of. I kind of tracked it out. It was another one of those sitting on the hard drive, like out. And we shot for 4 artists back to back. And those artists, I'd never met them. Mm-hmm. They were super cool. It was a super dope organic process, but it's like, I'd never heard the songs, like none of their songs I never heard. They never played, they never heard anything that I was playing on guitar. So each one was like, all right, bro, like, let's put a song together and let's just do it on the spot right here. Yeah. And it worked out. And even seeing the last 2 performances that dropped, I was over here like, for us to only have just met and just put it together. And it was me just on some like, okay, I can just pull something up real quick, almost like it's a cook up or just something to pull together. Yeah. And then everyone was like, yo, Mikey, you want to do one? You want to perform? And I remember at that point, I was like, all right, I'm down, but man, I thought everyone was done. Like people were starting to leave. They're like, well, you sure? We have time. We didn't think we were going to get through it so quickly. We didn't think y'all were going to have it together like that. And
that was a Sickathon voice.
Yeah, so I was, I had the 2 devils over here like, do it. And I was over here just like, okay, you know what, fine. And even then I was just, because I just dropped a song at that time and I was like, oh, I could perform this song. Yeah. Then I was like, you know what? Here's a song that I was just playing because I'd just been messing around with those chords as I was sitting with my guitar. And I was like, you know what, why not? Let me just do this real quick. I haven't even dropped this song. You know what, might as well. Yeah. So that's kind of how it came together. You know, it was just one of those. I think I'd just been dicking around on my guitar with some chords and like saying the hook. And then even most of that performance is like half of it is like just freestyle. I was like kind of remembering the verse, but then I was like, whatever. And I think I only wrote 1 verse and I can't really remember. Man, you can see I look a little different now. You know?
I mean, that's the beauty of Shot in the Dark though. I mean, like Goodness can talk about it like all day. I mean, that was his creation, that was his concept, but like
the raw emotion, you know what I mean?
Like how authentic and raw can you be and can you get? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's it right there. That's it in a nutshell, you know?
Even the way, you play, you were improvising, obviously, or, playing around with something fresh. And then it was kind of like a freestyle, but you still ended up performing raw emotion and told a story. So you kept us intrigued, definitely. And I can't wait for the people to hear it and see it, It's really dope.
Absolutely.
I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped, and I especially just the message, man, because I remember I just had stopped some point through and just to make sure, because that's the biggest thing, man. I try to just, this energy that I got, I just try to at least try to share it with the people. I'm on a journey. I'm on my path to greatness, and I'm hoping everyone else can follow a similar path because everyone has their own, and we're all on our way,
That's
Mikey Dubz.
That's it, man. Yo, for everyone watching, where can they find you? Where can they keep up with you? And what's coming up next?
Man, you know what? I'm always on Instagram, man. You can always, hit me or something. But Mikey Dubz, Mikey Dubz on Instagram. It's Mikey_Dubz1. You can find me anywhere streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music. Just type in Mikey Dubz and I'll pop up. Guaranteed. YouTube. That's the lucky thing, man. Not too many Mikey Dubz out there.
That's great.
A lot of J Dubs. A lot of J Dubs. A lot of J Dubs. No Mikey Dubs though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And Dubs with a Z. You gotta make sure it's with a Z. But yes, you can find me anywhere just like that. Look me up. I'm always out here. I'm always preaching positivity. I always got my energy up, and I'm hoping I can get everyone else's energy up too. So
hell yeah,
let's do it.
Support this guy.
That's
my guys. I appreciate you, and support these guys right here. They be doing their thing. I see it, man. They out here.
Hey,
y'all gotta fuck with them too.
Thanks for rocking with us, yo.
Thank you so much, yo. Everyone, stay on.
Yeah, you know what it is. I appreciate y'all for having you. I appreciate your time, man. I'm always gonna be dropping stuff. More music just coming, man. That's why I don't even have, it's like all this time I got stuff on my hard drive where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just sit there and drop it. You know what? but we here.
Whenever you got to release, let us know. We'll repost it, yo. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Big love, big energy.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yo, everyone listening, be sure to stay on tune. We got up next Mikey Dubz performing I Got You over here.
Check it out right now.
Hey, right now. Right now.
2, 3, 4.
Baby, yeah, you know that I ain't fall too far behind. And I'ma take my time to make sure that you know you're mine. Sometimes I feel alone, it's like I'm by myself. But I know I'ma be okay as long as I got you. As long as I got you, yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause as long as I got you by my side, then I know I'ma be alright. Baby, you know I ain't fall too far behind. And I'm gonna take my time to make sure that you know you're mine.
What's good, y'all? So, this your boy Mikey Dubz, and really what I'm here to do is just to remind y'all that anything you want to do, anything in this life is possible. Doesn't matter who you are or what you want to be, because I go day in and day out and I see people that feel like they got to act like there's someone else in order to be somebody. But guess what? You are somebody. You are close to your goals. You are about to accomplish everything you're looking for. So, just a little reminder, we here with Water the Plant Studios, Shot in the Dark. And that's it, man. I just wanted to come in. I've been playing guitar for some of my friends over here. I hope y'all enjoy the vibes, but that's what I got for y'all. Appreciate it.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo, man, I've been waiting for this interview, man. This guy is super interesting, yo. Like, I saw his performance and I was just like, man, this guy's special. Tell us about who you are, man. Tell us, for people that don't know, especially older people like me, you know.
Okay, for everyone watching, hi, I'm Sadboytripp. I am from Ohio, but I'm in LA now, and I'm a real rock star.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. That's awesome.
Nice.
Wait, so
Respect.
So how'd you come up with the name Sadboytripp?
I'm a sad boy. Duh. Nah, my original name was Young Trip. I was in a group back in the day, like 2016. Only OG fans will know. I was in a group in 2016 called Tripster Squad, and I was the youngest, so I went by Young Trip. But I went through this whole sad boy phase, so I was like, I'm sad boy. I'm a sad boy.
Vic can relate. He's a sad boy too.
I've been a sad boy since day one, bro.
Me too. Me too. We gotta normalize it. It's okay.
It's okay to be sad. It's 100% okay. Yo, but I'm like
I got my ass kicked. I couldn't be sad. I was like, there's no time to be sad, motherfucker.
I'm like listens to like the Smiths sad.
Oh wow, hard.
I've never heard anyone say hard whenever I tell them that I love the Smiths.
No, hard. That's rockstar.
Anytime I got sad, my mom beat my ass. She's like, you got nothing to be sad for, you fucking asshole. I work 20 hours a day. You're over here playing fucking Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
That's old people shit, bro.
Man, I don't know.
But it's real though. It's real respect to that, you know?
Yeah.
It feels every once in a while you just gotta shed a tear, you know, like a little cholo tear, you know?
A cholo tear.
Gangsters cry too. It's okay.
Exactly. You know how big the Smile Now Cry Later tattoo is? Let's talk about it.
What's up?
A Smile Now Cry Later tattoos. Those are a real thing.
Oh yeah, no cap.
Or like, you know what the hardest thing I've ever heard was like what was it? Was it the Temptations? I want to cry. I want to cry in the rain, so you don't see my tears and shit.
Imagine him out in the rain, like this music video. He's crying in the rain, just like.
That sounds like some Justin Timberlake shit.
That's some hard shit though. Like you're so gangster, you don't want to see your tears, so you're gonna go in the rain and cry.
How about you're so gangster that you're always sad all the time? That's what I'm saying. That's where we're operating. That's where my boy Sadboytripp and I are fucking level, bro.
Exactly. It's okay.
Yo, so tell us about some stuff that like you've been working on. I mean, tell us about Lost in Your Eyes that you did for Shot in the Dark.
That song is one of my favorite songs, honestly. It's more like you get the feel, like it's a little heartfelt song, so you know, have to do a little one for the ladies.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Hey man, you guys are gonna trip out on this one, bro. This is something different, and I like that, man. I mean, you know, it's 2021. You know, you don't have to be all serious and shit. You know,
no,
like
definitely.
De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest paved the way for shit like this. You know.
No cap. To be honest, I ain't listening. He's like Tribe Called Quest. I'm more like
Hey man, hey yo man, De La Soul man.
I'm thinking more Blink 182. You're
That's what I was thinking.
For me. You're too gangster.
Hey man, if there was no De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, there wouldn't be no Blink 82. It wouldn't be.
I gotta take your word for it.
There wouldn't be no Linkin Park. You know what I mean?
His goodness is he's just aging himself.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You gotta know there's a beginning to all this.
He's like, without Nas, there was no Linkin Park.
Yeah, exactly.
Low key.
For real.
Yeah.
Low key, man. Like, yo, man, rhymes, rhymes when people started using like, real logic and understanding and wisdom and information.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And feelings,
That's why I'm taking a mix of them both. I'm taking a mix of the old rock and I'm taking a mix of rap and like combining them, and then it's this like amazingness.
Yeah, it's amazingness.
I mean, we talked about this a lot
from Ohio to Sunset.
But like we talked about this a lot on the show. But like, it's crazy because old heads and like in general and like historically, genres have been so like predeterminedly set. You know what I mean? So your rap, your hip hop, or your rock. And then slowly in the last like 20, maybe 30 years, we started to see that blend more and more. And I would say even in the last 10 years or so, like folks like yourself who like listen to fucking Linkin Park and fucking Blink 182, but also listen to like different rap and hip hop or whatever, slowly started to create a whole new genre that like is a blend and just mix of all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have no idea how many times I'm there stuttering. They're like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "A rapper? Am I a rapper?"
I mean, you can call yourself whatever you want, I think, right? I would say that you're allowed to call yourself as an artist whatever style you want to, because at the end of the day, it's like genres are defined by who, you know what I mean? But tell us who are some of your interests? Like who are some of your inspirations on the music side?
Oh, I like A Day to Remember. Nice. You ever heard of Day to Remember? I like Blink 182. You ever heard of Boys Night Out?
Yeah.
Hard. Boys Night Out. Hard. It's a lot. It's
I love
weird
it.
because I listen to rap too, because I could turn around and go listen to Lil Baby. Lil Baby's hard.
Yep.
Lil Baby's hard. I was fucking with Dex. Shout out to my brother Dex. I listen to Dex. So it's like really my rock influence comes from more of all the older rockers and stuff. Like a lot of people think I'm trying to be like other people, but I'm like, I'm me. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm trying to go back and be Prince, if anyone.
There you go. Just like everything hodgepodge of all the sounds, right?
Yeah, just literally anything. I can it just depends on what I feel like making. I can make anything. Yeah. It really I love music. Music is,
Hell yeah, man.
I can never define my sound to anything, because one day I could go in there and make a hit with little baby or something, you know. So
Yep. That's
Yeah.
Roddy Rich. Think of like Sadboytripp, Roddy Rich. What?
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to
Just
hear.
speak it into existence, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm a big speaking into existence person. Don't get me started. I'm a
So-
huge speaking into existence person.
Hey, so how long ago did you move to LA from Ohio?
When I moved to LA when I was 18, so I'm
Okay.
22, so 4 years ago.
Okay.
I
Nice.
moved to LA just with a book bag and a dream. I ain't know no one out here. I was homeless for quite a while and everything. So that's why I was saying I'm a huge speaking into existence person, you know?
Yeah.
Like for me, living on the beach and now doing all the things I'm doing, it's crazy. Like I wouldn't even imagine. And this is just the beginning. Like
Right.
there's so much more coming up. Like we're gonna try and go to Rolling Loud in Miami. We're gonna be South by Southwest. We're gonna try to do lyrical lemonade, a lot of different things.
That's what's up, man.
Well, wherever you go, man, just continue to be yourself, man, and have fun, bro. You know.
You know me, I love being myself. I push
Yeah,
the
man.
boundary walls to maximum. Wait till this next video comes out. I'm wearing a dress.
Hey,
Nice, man, dude.
wait, on that note, tell us what's coming down the pipeline. What can people look out for, and where can people find you online?
Okay, now that I'm going harder than ever, we're working on a real rock star tape. I don't really have a name for it yet, but I have a lot of different rock star songs. More back to the headbanging, like you go to a concert and you forget about your whole life. Featuring my Barbie. I keep grabbing this Barbie. Hi, Barbie's in the interview now.
Barbie's part of it.
Everyone's gonna be like, I'm weird, okay?
I want to battle Barbies right now with you.
Oh, Barbie battle.
Zoom in right there. Oh my Barbies.
You don't want no smoke. Don't be talking to my girl like that. It's
I
all
got-
right, babe.
I got a Bob Ross. I got a Bob Ross Barbie right there.
Yo,
She's got to go over here. She's interrupting us. You know, she get over there. Go.
Yo, that's
No,
what's
but
up, man.
I got some definitely some bangers coming out there gonna take over the world. They're gonna be like, what the heck? I'm gonna send y'all some little snippets. I'm gonna send y'all some little sneak peek. I got some crazy songs coming down the line.
Hell yeah.
We're just waiting for our rollout, probably like June, July, somewhere in the summer. We're gonna do a summer rollout for all like summer like bangers in the car songs. You know, I'm gonna bring back the real like old school rock. It's gonna be a mix of everything that you love, and it's like, why don't you listen to it?
Oh, that sounds dope.
Hey, we're excited, and as always, share it with us. Let us know how we can support. We're here. You're a part of the family now.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
Whatever. We got you, dog. You know, we got.
I'm Sadboytripp, and you can just find me on all platforms. Actually, just found out you can Google me, so go Google me.
So it's Sadboytripp, SADBOY.
YTRIPP.
Yeah.
2 P's.
Two
People
peas
like,
in the
why
bucket.
2 P's? I'll be like, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly. That's what I like to hear.
'Cause I'm
Yo.
super sad.
A double P sad.
And everyone's like, you don't look sad. I'm like,
This
take
guy's
a
not.
trip to my soul. No,
He-
get deep on them. Just look them in their eyes. Do you feel my sadness now? Right. It's more. I feel like before we get off here, I want to say like this because like even though I call myself Sadboytripp, that's more like it comes out in my music. There's always like two different forms to people when they become an artist. You know, like an actor kind of. You know, we're more like. Not saying that's not how I feel, but I know when to change my personas and when I gotta be my normal self or when I gotta be Sadboytripp, you know?
Yep.
And like, and it's not that I'm not sad, like I'm always smiling, yeah, but I'm also going through a lot and that I get that out through my music. That's why my music name is Sadboytripp, you know?
Yep. It's an outlet. It's
Yeah,
an
man,
outlet.
I'm so glad you weren't sad in this interview. I don't know how I would have handled it.
This is the scene here, like, yeah, we got an interview
Thank you.
coming out, like
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
it's cool, like it was fun, like I just want to go home.
Nah, man, you're welcome to the studio, man. Come through and come and bless us. We gotta do a writing sesh or something.
Come
One day.
on, I'm definitely down. Just let me know. I'm gonna give y'all my number after this, so you can text me. I'm gonna send you the release hits.
Perfect.
Please, man, I want those sneak peeks.
That's what I want to hear. For everyone watching, stay on tune. We got Sadboytripp up next doing Lost in Your Eyes.
Right now, check them out.
Yo, thank you so much again for
I love you guys. I love you so much.
Respect.
Bye.
Love is mutual.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I get lost in your eyes, baby, don't you act surprised. Put you on a fly, everything's gonna be alright. They say it's so it's hard to find here, baby, you can't mind. I get lost in your eyes, baby, don't you act surprised. What you want for the night? I can put you on a flight. They say it's so it's hard to find here, baby, you can't mind. Yeah, I know that you hate me, cause everybody does. And I know that I'm crazy, but I don't give a fuck. Let's go. All alone on my own, I don't really got a home. Where'd you go? I don't know, but I'm searching for your soul. Leave me alone in my zone, I don't really got a phone. Feeling low, I'm so cold, I can't take this anymore. Tell me that you care. Love like this is rare. You had me at a stare. No one could compare. I get lost in your eyes, baby, don't you act surprised. I can put you on a flight. Everything's gonna be alright. They say it's so it's hard to find here, baby, you can't mind. Yeah, I know that you hate me, cause everybody does. And I know that I'm crazy, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love you.
Yo, thank y'all for staying on tune.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all liked all these interviews. Like, let's be real. Like, letting the artists talk about their experiences and who they are is always the most rewarding thing when we're talking to folks and doing this whole thing, right?
And you know, we're not here to judge anybody. This is the platform for you. It's for you, the consumer, you, the fan, you, the artist. This is all for all walks of life. Your next favorite artist is coming out of Water the Plants, and you'll find them here.
That's facts. That's on facts, 100%. I mean, like I said, we had Mikey Dubz, we had Sadboytripp, like two so different artists doing such different things, but like coming together to really, really come through on Shot in the Dark and show the world, show y'all what they could really do. You know what I'm saying?
Good people, everybody, positive vibes. Positive vibes. You're gonna love it.
Yep. Yo, so I wanted to talk about this because I was on Twitter the other day and my ass was just scrolling as usual, right? I was scrolling and I saw this one tweet that had like a picture of like a yellowed out scene, right? From like that, like looked like Mexico, that was supposed to be Mexico with like a yellow filter over it. And someone straight up said like, why does every American movie depict Mexico as this like dusty ass yellow area? That's like everything is like a desert. It's like hella hot all the time, all this stuff. I'm like, damn, man, like movies really out here, like there's still so much work to be done on representation in movies, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, or what? If you're trying to tell me that when you go to Mexico, it's not fucking dusty and it's not fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean, listen, some parts of Mexico are dusty and hot. Not all of Mexico is dusty and hot, though. Let's be real.
Bro, like, I grew up, you know, driving down dirt roads, you know, to get to my tia's house, like, always. You know what I mean? Still, if I go right now, 2021, I'm still driving down dust. Every time I come back, dude, like, I can never get the dirt off my car, bro. Like,
So goodness is Mexico is a dusty ass Mexico filter.
I mean, there's a beach, obviously, you know. I don't know. I mean,
then you look at like all the different parts of Mexico. Like you go to the north where all the mountains are. Like Mexico City isn't dusty. Like,
Yeah, bro, but I mean, come on, it's cinema, bro. It's literally like
true, but
it's like
that's
yo,
also
man, you're in the middle of Tijuana in the middle of the desert with like cartel members in a movie. You're not gonna make it look like papas and beer, right? Yeah, man.
I mean, I feel like you'd be legally reprimanded by portraying Papas and Beer because of all the debauchery that happens at that place. Like, you'd have to
Man.
rate your movie NC-17
Oh my god, bro! Like, dude, if those walls can talk.
if those walls could talk. I mean, it made me think though. It made me think when I saw the tweet of like, all right, like there's so many good movies out there. There's so much good film. Obviously, like Mexico and other like quote unquote like developing countries, whatever you want to call it, whatever America's decided is a developing country, always get portrayed similar ways. You know what I mean? Across the board, pretty.
It's what is it saying? You might know this. The story is always told by the victor, or was it?
Yeah, exactly. The story is always history is always told by the victors. That's me.
And you are here to tell us a story, Victor.
Exactly, 100%. Always, always my goal.
But if you watch the Luis Miguel special, like on Netflix, which is I'm a big fan, you see a whole different part of Mexico. You see like the super elevated like Spanish influence, like business, savvy, an elegant side of Mexico. Well, not too elegant. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Though. Like they're living in like
this
Puerto
is the rich
Vallarta.
side of Mexico, not the poor ass dusty places apparently.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's like beautiful beaches and stuff. Like. So you know what I mean? It just depends who's telling the story and what the story is about, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I think everybody gotta stop being so sensitive, bro. Like we're like, I think real Mexicans don't really fucking care about shit like that. Like we got.
That's not true. That's 100% not true. No,
I mean, dude, yeah, you fucking nerds, you fucking nerds. It's all you guys nothing else. Ponte a trabajar, cabrones. Go get a job.
That's 100%.
Stop fucking. You had a bad day on Bitcoin and you fucking try to take it out on the world and shit.
Nah, food, Dogecoin, bro. Get your coins right, dude. Get your cryptocurrency right.
You're all day trading and shit.
I think, first of all, that's a major generalization that has no basis in fact. Two, I think that's also a generational thing, right? True. 100% a generational thing. And like, it's interesting because the reason that it is a generational thing is because the older generation of folks who came here were more concerned about just making a good life for themselves and not too concerned about everything else that had to go with that, right? You just deal with the bullshit and you work through your day and you don't let it phase you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Obviously, as more generations happen, I mean, I'm first gen. I'm the first of my family born here, like from my family tree, right? Like the first generation born here. As more generations pass, that changes. Right? Because the cultures start to become more, not even just assimilated, but like adaptive and like changes and switches. And there's more of like a mix, right? So I think people have some point have picked a battle to fight in the sense of like, how does actual representation look like? You know what I mean? Like, what does that look like for people so that it's not like the same fucking like short, super brown fucking like farm worker Mexican that's like the story that's told about every Mexican, you know what I mean? Because obviously that's not true.
Well,
like,
I mean,
that's a big part of it, but that's not all of it.
It's obviously it's who's telling the story too. We need more Mexican 100%. Directors. We need more that I agree, but at the same time is fucking that you make your own history. Like let's go make some history, bro. Like
right,
like you Latinos, you make some movies, bro. Like make some movies and tell the story the way it's supposed to be told. I mean, that's my only advice I could give to the world is that fuck, that's the way they're trying to depict a movie. Like, you know what? Not until like 80 something. The first time I saw, like, I used to see people break dance all this time in my neighborhood, right? Mm. But the first time I saw it on fucking TV, I had to see a fucking flash dance, some fucking stupid ass movie about a chick that fucking dances and shit and bartends. I don't know what the fuck she did. She dumps the fucking bucket of water on her and stuff. Yo, I had to fucking fast forward to that movie just to see that part where the fucking dude break dances, like just to see a little bit of hip hop. You know what I mean?
I mean, and the subcultures are a big thing too. And
Yeah.
you know what's interesting actually on that point, and on this point in general, actually, now that you bring that up, is like, yo, at what point when you start to see like representation of your subculture, like whether
Right.
it's hip hop or b-boying or skateboarding, is it not cool anymore? Like, does that shit make it whack?
Did it jump shark?
Yeah, right. I mean, what were your thoughts? You saw that and you're like,
That was cool because it was like the first time you ever saw it. And then you know, Breaking came out and all those other movies came out. And you're like,
Right.
oh shit. All right, now we have something. But you know how long it took us to like now it's part of every day. Hip hop is in the soundtrack, everything's hip hop now.
right.
But there was a time when you barely saw a glimpse of your culture, your subculture
right.
in a movie that had nothing to do with your subculture.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and that, I mean, that's so wild. That's such a wild thing. Like, yeah, that's interesting. Cause it goes beyond just like, you know, race, ethnicity, cultural representation, but like the subcultures, you know what I mean? Like the things that kind of really define people beyond that, right? Because
Right.
not everyone identifies first and foremost by like their gender or their race or ethnicity. Sometimes it's like, nah, like I'm a skater. I'm an indie head first and foremost. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's the thing that's most important to me. So
And then I mean, like you know, and back to your point about like, you know, that we need, you know, when it's a different race, you know, doing a story about a different country that they're not from, it's kind of, you know, we need more people that tell that story better. You know, I agree, and but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, like. How many times do you see Mexicans play Mexican roles? You know, never. You know?
facts.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you always see,
Facts.
you always see like some like Middle Eastern dude or an Australian dude play a Mexican dude, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, how is he a cholo? Like,
Yo,
or like,
you know what that made me think of when the world realized that Mr. Capone wasn't Chicano or Latino at all.
that's dude.
That was like,
I think people still fuck with him. I don't know. They're like,
I mean,
he's like my cousin. And they're like, hey, cousin. He's all cousin.
I mean, honestly though,
primo,
like,
you know, primo.
he's still talented, so it's like doesn't take away.
Is he
but, like,
Pakistani or some shit? Huh?
yeah, he's Pakistani, like, or
Yeah.
Paisa fact, but like something in that realm, and like, you know, everyone was under the impression he's like Little Rob or MB Riders, like, you know, this like Chicano, like Latino rap, whatever you want to call it.
And it happens all the time, bro. Like it's weird though, but like, you know, it's like humans. I mean, we're humans and we're acting like humans sometimes, and sometimes it's not a good thing, you know. Like,
What do you mean?
know,
Say more.
I mean, you know, even if you go back to like, Cesar Chavez and all those things, if you really look deep into that, you know, they were fighting for, you know, obviously better wages and stuff like that, and health conditions, right? Living conditions, which is important. But they're also boycotting, not letting other Mexicans come and work because they were going to take their job. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I mean, he was like all for you know,
what I mean?
Mexican Americans, not for
You take it a deep
undocumented immigrants.
You take it another generation forward, and you got your Chicano culture
Mhm.
that really doesn't like, you know, the paisas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then it's just like, why are we hating this ourselves? We're all the same. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, oh,
love, lead the way, bro.
yeah, I mean, exactly. You know, and then, you know, speaking of that, like, you know, we saw that fight last night, Canelo, right?
Mhm.
And, you know, why was it such a big deal that he's doing his fucking, you know, interviews now in English, you know, and like he's, you know, because he's a little bit better English now, so he feels comfortable now.
Yeah.
And people are praising him. All the white people in Texas are like, "Oh, I'm glad he's speaking English now. Like he's normalizing." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just think
it's like a backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? Like,
It is
he's
a
from
backhanded
Mexico
compliment.
because he doesn't even live in the U.S. He lives in Mexico. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, it's
He's
and
Mexican.
and he's not like Oscar de la Hoya, who was like representing Mexico and America. Like he was, you know, the golden boy between both areas. No, he's 100% from Mexico, representing Mexico.
And he stayed in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he has a house here. I don't know, but
I mean, well, shit.
But-
Why not? With that money.
He's not claiming, you know, U.S. citizen and shit, right?
Exactly. There was a really funny thing I saw online after the fight. After he gave that interview, that last interview, someone was like, so how many, he's holding like a bunch of belts, right? I don't remember how many he has, like 4 or 5 or something. He's holding a bunch of belts, and the meme says, so how many belts do you have? And then Canelo responds, Viva Mexico, cabrones. And that shit killed me because I mean, fuck, dude. Like at the end of his interview, he's like, "Thank you, everybody, so much." Like all this shit, and then he's just like, "Viva Mexico, cabrones!"
How about the press conference after when what's his name, Andre came in?
Oh,
yeah. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
so then like my cousin, like fuck you, motherfucking beaching for you.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Fuck you, beach motherfucking bastard. Fuck you. Shit, fucking mother, you stupid.
Oh man, yo, we're probably low key perpetuating this shit now that I think about it. But it's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, by some facts.
At the end of the day, though, like I think we work. It's a balance of working toward like, all right, not all of this place is this fucking desolate desert ass, dusty ass place. Like, no, like Mexico's a fucking legit ass country doing legit ass shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's different than Mexico. It's a different culture, or than America. It's a different culture. But at the same time, and I think we can both agree on this, sometimes you can't take shit too seriously. Period. Sometimes you can't take shit too seriously because you take life too seriously. You take everything too seriously, and life goes on without you, right?
Yeah, let's go own the shit. Let's go own the studios. Let's go.
Exactly.
Make our own movies and shit.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And
raza,
in the
homie.
movies, we'll just have Canelo speaking English roles only.
Exactly, bro. I'm proud to be a Mexican, bro. But I'm also American. But I'm definitely proud to be a Mexican American.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Chicano.
Yeah. That's a political thing, right? That everybody has
a
different identity representation.
Yeah. And you know what? Love is, you say, love, people feel different things about love, or love's different for different people. But you know what love is?
What's love?
Everything, bro.
What's love got to do with it?
Love is everything. Everything is love.
There we go.
Remember that.
Yo, this is a good conversation, man. I appreciate having these talks with you because this stuff's important. It's important. It's hard conversations because we're talking from all different perspectives, right? For everyone who's listening and watching. Yo, for you watching, thank you so much for keeping on tune with us. Thank you so much for sticking with us, for being supporters. We really appreciate it. 100%.
Ponte a trabajar, cabrones.
Yeah, fool. Now go. Ponte las pilas, güey.
Let's go, man. Go get it, man.
All right, y'all.
Remember, subscribe and all that shit.
Subscribe, comment, share, fucking follow these artists, share everything because they need it. We're all about pushing the artists first forward all day. Yo, thank you so much for supporting Water the Plants. Thank you so much for supporting all the artists who come through here. This has been the Greenhouse. Yo, we'll catch you all next week.
Thank you, guys. See you later. Peace.